Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, I believe, and there's quite a few projects going on right now in the shop. So it is crammed in here. See, told you, it's crammed in here. We've got go-karts getting new tires and wheels, thanks to Grandpa. We've got this 857, 753 mashup mop 1045 or 845 project going on. Steve is getting new exhaust because we cut up his muffler and exhaust pipes for Riley's Screamin' Jimmy project. And we still have the dump truck over there, but one of these days we'll get back to that one. But for now, I just want to give you a progress update. I'm sorry to say that 753 tower got so hacked up, but it's what it took to get that part of the box out fairly unscathed. This back half of the 857 came out pretty good today. There's only 2 spot welds in each one, and I'll just use this for reference. But there's that like pillow block or support block for the lift arm, and that gets welded to that top tab on the right side. So I just cut that off, and I'll have to do a little cleanup work on the back of that one so everything fits together. And then also I'll have to prep that lip and the inside of the lip on the other tower. But everything's fitting together, and that is awesome. I'm happy that Wheel Horse made it. I don't want to say so easy, but as they adapted, they just used existing dies is what I'm guessing. So this is working pretty well. We're going to have to clean up that frame before we do assembly work, but for now I have some grinding and welding to do, and then I'll get Jada back out in the shop. She did disassemble this whole thing by herself, and for Christmas I got both the girls their own tool sets. So she was able to use her own tools, and they've been using their tools to tear apart the go-karts as well. I haven't done any work on this myself. It's just been me giving them directions. Now I'll do a little go-kart update as well. The tires and wheels we have, these ones are 4 on 90 millimeter. These ones are 4 on 100 millimeter, or 3.930 inches. And these ones are 4 on 4, which these are very close. But we've got this turntable over here on the Bridgeport mill, and I've indicated the center of this jig in, so I'm all on center. I've got a shim plate down here so I don't cut into this, but my plan is to build a 3-way hub adapter. So we'll say the solid line will be the go-kart at 4 on 90, and then we'll do this dashed line at 4 on 4, and then we'll do this on the 4 on 100. So with this little tool here, I can just come over on my x-axis, and I'll come over, say for the 4 on 4, 2 inches outside, and then use this gauge to count all my degrees along with that gauge, and do my 360 divided by 6, and that'll give me all my degrees here for what angle to put what hole. So I'll just do one set at a time. I'll do the 4 on 90, then the 4 on 4, then the 4 on 100, or whatever. And so one set will be just a body drill for the cart hub, and then the other two set will be fine thread 7/16. I think it's 7/16 20. And I've got a whole bunch of fine thread nuts. The arena car, the aluminum wheels are just for a flat nut and washer, and then these wheels are tapered for, actually no, those are set for washers too. So I'll be able to just use washers and those fine thread nuts, and then we'll be able to use whatever wheels we want depending on, we'll say, track conditions, but our track is out in the yard, so we're really excited to get the carts out. Every single one of them, there's 3, they need some work or another. This one, the tins are all packed full of grass, and the green one is the same way. These carts were so low to the ground for I don't know if I want to say a road course or just a hard packed dirt course. At my wife's uncle's house, that's where these originally came from. And even if I've got my 0 turn set at like 1 inch, they're still sucking up grass. So we will hopefully be able to get a couple more inches off the ground with these taller tires, a little more top speed as well, and I believe the gearing is pretty close on both of the low carts, so neither one will have a disadvantage if we do the gearing change with the tire. But they need, you know, some spindles tightened up, some wheel bearings tightened up in the front. I think a couple of them, the kill switches, disconnected underneath. They got ripped off in the grass last year, so we have to do some wiring. And just overall clutch maintenance. We've got some high performance clutches here from the arena racing cars, and so we'll probably have to space the sprockets out and whatnot. So sorry this video is longer than normal. It's just a shop update. It was just going to be a tractor update, but with so much stuff in the garage, I figured I might as well just do a video and touch on all of them. So Steve's gonna get a rear exit exhaust, and it'll be back there somewhere. Toying around with the muffler, trying to figure out how to fit it up in there. I might even end up with like a pepper pot muffler. Probably not this one, but one like that. Maybe I'll do that at the end and then do a 4-inch tip off it, so it just looks like a big old truck exhaust hanging out. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.